To the check-in report. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Make sure you wipe your feet when you walk in the door. The Diddy watch continues, ladies and gentlemen. We are still on a Diddy watch. We are still talking. This is still the #1 story in urban media. I'm just gonna be keeping a buck with you. You know, forget all about Kendrick and Drake and 50 Cent with his baby mom. You know, he's calling her a sex worker now. Hold on. Forget about all of that. You know, forget about all of that. Diddy is the #1 black media story. We're here to talk about it. We're here to go through some things. I'm also here to go and talk a little bit about Diddy's relationship with Caresha. If you don't know, the rapper and the City Girls. I'm here to talk about her relationship with Diddy as well. We have to talk about that. We have to address that. Now, Diddy, if you don't know, Diddy's homes have been raided. I don't know how you can miss it. I mean, honestly, his Miami, his California, his New York apartment. They flipped over the couches. They checked all the couch cushions. They flipped over the beds. They took all the documents. I'm even hearing that they made a beeline to the DVR, the home video recording system. That was what they first went to. They made a beeline. Because I guess they were thinking, oh, he may try to delete, you know, some type of video evidence or something like that. I see Nelly is in the building. Salute to Nelly. I see Nelly has checked into the building. Salute to Nelly. Salute, Nelly. Am I blurry a little bit? Let me see something. Hold on. I just want to see. Okay. I'm not there. Okay. I don't think I'm that blurry. But yeah, you know, listen. In terms of this whole Diddy story, I'm gonna make my prediction that, you know, and I'm not wishing this on Diddy. You know, when a lot of people talk about this Diddy stuff, about this, you know, this whole Diddy kerfluffle, a lot of people just, you know, want to make jokes and laugh about this man going through this tumultuous time. I'm gonna be honest with you. I kind of feel sorry for Diddy. I kind of do, but it is shine time for him. It is shine time, and you know, everything, you know, in the darkness must come to light. And you know, if this is going to give people who've suffered, people who's been traumatized by Diddy, if this is going to get them justice, then, you know, so be it. So be it, you know. But you know, a lot of people, you know, they laughing about the story and they making jokes about the story. But all in all, you know, let's be honest, another black man is losing his legacy. I mean, let's keep it real, you know. Let me hit the hold on real quick. Another black man. Shout out to Big Papa. I see Big Papa's in the building. Salute to Big Papa. Big Papa, no Diddy. Big Papa says, feeling sorry for Diddy is crazy. Well, let me just say this, right? Let me just say this in regards of feeling sorry for Diddy. Here you have let's stop thinking so one-track minded, right? You know, stop making it seem like Diddy is just this monster who stole all of these royalties, who did all of these artists dirty, who manipulated and sexually violated women and men, and he's just this boogeyman in the corner, just a totally pure evil human being. Let's stop doing that. Let's not do that. You know, humans are more complex than that. You know, Diddy has donated to, you know, organizations. He's done good. He's given to foundations. He's and people talk about him, you know, stealing from artists or, you know, stealing people's royalties. But a lot of those artists, let's be honest, if Diddy didn't come into their life and give them an opportunity, an opportunity to become a star, to become an entertainer, and say, here, young man, I want to give you this recording deal. Here, young woman, I want to give you this recording deal. I want to see you take this recording deal and be an entertainer and have a long career. A lot of these people, we would never heard of them. Let's be honest, man. Let's be honest. He gave a lot of these people opportunities. And, you know, they've gone on to do, you know, music. They've gone on to do podcasts. They've gone on to, you know, do other things. And you know, people from Day 26, people from Danity Kane, Mace, or, you know, everybody didn't end up in some type of cult or some type of, you know, end up, you know, deceased or in jail. You know, some people just went off to do a podcast. Some people went off into the reality TV realm. Some people went off to do other things in their lives. Some people were interns at Bad Boy and they're in the recording industry. They're working at record labels. So let's stop acting like Diddy's just this evil boogeyman who just never did anything good. He's never did anything that wasn't giving back. Let's stop doing that. You know, let's just stop doing that. Did he do some foul things? Did he possibly, you know, violate some women? Did he possibly violate some men? Possibly, you know. I don't know. But we gotta stop acting like he's this boogeyman, you know. If he did a lot of these crimes, he's gonna pay for a lot of these crimes. Let's just be real. Alfred Hitchcock says, you gotta say no. Exactly. I agree. See, I'm happy you said that. Salute to Alfred Hitchcock. Salute to Alfred Hitchcock. He says you gotta say no. See, that's my thing, Alfred Hitchcock. Because, you know, you hear all of these stories. Excuse my fault, my mic just fell. You hear all of these stories about Diddy, and Diddy did this, and Diddy drugged this person, and Diddy violated this person. He sexually violated this person. He did this, he did that. But how many of these people told him no? How many of these people told him, no, Diddy, I don't want to go into this room with you. No, Diddy, I don't want to take this Ciroc shot. No, Diddy, I don't want to take this pill. No, Diddy, I don't want to go to your all white party. No, Diddy, I don't want to go here with you. No, Diddy, I don't want to be in the back seat of a Sprinter van with you. How many people told him no? But people don't want to talk about that. They want to talk about Diddy the boogeyman. Diddy the guy who steals the royalties. Diddy who steals this. Diddy who steals that. Diddy who's, you know, got the perks and he got the drugs and the pink cocaine. We're going to get to Caresha soon and talk about the pink cocaine. But they want to make it seem like, you know, Diddy's just this boogeyman when, you know, how many of these people said no? How many? Cat Williams said it the best. He said, when Diddy want to party with you, you gotta say no. How many of these people that are claiming that Diddy did this to them, Diddy did this, Diddy did that, Diddy touched my butt, Diddy violated me, Diddy sexually violated me, he did this, he did that, he paid male prostitutes to do this, to do that to me. How many of these people said no? People don't want to talk about that. They don't want to get into that. They want to act like that element doesn't exist. That element exists. You're a grown adult. You have the power to say yes, no. No, Diddy, I don't want you to play with my butt. No, Diddy, I don't want to pop a pill with you in the back of a Sprinter van. No, Diddy, I don't want you behind me talking about take that, take that, take that. Did Little Rod, Rodney Jones, he has the lawsuit about Diddy. How many times did he tell Diddy no? Or was he just a yes man? Yes, Diddy, yes, 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 yes to everything. How many times did he say no? Respectfully, no disrespect to Cassie, how many times did she say no? Or was it just a blur? Just a whole drug-fueled, alcohol-fueled blur if she said yes or no? Stop taking away the culpability of these other people. If you want to say Diddy you know, violated people, if you want to say Diddy, you know, is a bad person, he did this, he did that, I agree. He's far from perfect. He's done some dirt. I'm sure of it. But let's not take away the culpability of these adult people who were in these adult situations and they still said yes. All right? That's my thing, right? Now, we have to talk about Caresha, please. We have to talk about Caresha. It's of critical importance that we talk about Caresha. We have to talk about Caresha tonight, ladies and gentlemen. In terms of Caresha, where do I start with Caresha? I just noticed something. Hold on. I'm not in the hold on, y'all. Y'all give me a second, cause oh man. I'm not popping up on the shorts thing. Y'all just give me 1 second, cause I don't understand why I'm not popping up on my shorts. It's like the way they got me. It's always an issue on YouTube, man. It's always an issue. Y'all give me a second, bro. Okay, I'm on the shorts. Okay, I don't know why I didn't pop up on my thing. I'm trying to be in the short section. All right, let's get back to it. But let's get to Caresha, right? Let's get to Caresha. And make sure y'all vote. Make sure y'all vote. All right. Make sure y'all vote and make sure you hit the like button. That is a warning. All right. Warning. That's a warning. Warning. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Now I want to get to Caresha in the pink cocaine. We have to get to Caresha in the pink cocaine. The alleged drugs that were in the, you know, the jet and all of that. We got to get to that. We got to get to that. And I have to show you this video. Now, let me start with this video. I want to play this video for you guys. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick, because I thought that this video was interesting when I seen this video in regards to Caresha. Now, this woman, keep in mind, this woman is in a lawsuit where they're alleging that this woman she's not a recording artist. She's not a rapper. This woman is a sex worker. This woman is just there to be Diddy's plaything, to be Diddy's, you know, little F toy, if you will. This woman is just here for that. She's just here to be played with, you know. And she's allegedly in the lawsuit, they're saying that she's transporting drugs, pink cocaine. We have to talk about Caresha. I want to play this clip for y'all. Let me know if y'all see this right here. Look at this. Look at this. One more time. Let's play that again. Hold on. Let's play that one more time. Hold on. Let's play that one more time. She's calling herself a WHORE, ladies and gentlemen. Now keep in mind, in the lawsuit, they're saying that this woman, she's not a rapper. She's just really Diddy's plaything. She's just there to get smashed out, you know, transport some drugs, and that's about it. It ain't about nothing else. You know, that she's there specifically for that. She's there specifically to bring the drugs, to get piped out by Diddy, to get the Diddy's diddler, and you know, and that be the end all. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Hold on, I got 8 votes. I need about 8 likes in here. Hit that like button right now. That is a warning. Warning. I need y'all to hit that like button tonight. Hit that like button, okay? That is a warning. Warning. You know. Now hold on. Just give me 1 second, because I'm trying to see who's in here real quick. I can't. They won't allow me to see the chat for some reason. Oh man. But in regardless of this whole thing, it you know, with the pink cocaine and all of this nonsense, it just, you know, it doesn't look good for Diddy. It doesn't look good. The drug mule popping up on the jet. None of it looks good. None of it looks good. And Caresha, you don't look good. Don't be surprised. I'm going to make a prediction too. I'm going to make another prediction. This is my prediction, right? Hear me out with this prediction, right? This is one of my predictions. This is my prediction. Hear me out. This is my prediction. I am going to predict that ultimately Caresha may have some charges on her as well. I believe that Caresha may get some charges. I believe that they may look at the flight manifest. They may take the charges of cocaine seriously, and they may want to press charges on Caresha. I see Sinclair checked into the building. Salute to Sinclair. Salute, salute, Sinclair. Salute, salute, salute. Don't be surprised though if Young Miami is, sweating like a pig at a slaughterhouse in that interrogation room. I'm gonna let y'all know right now. Sweating like a whore in church. Don't be surprised if she gets put in an interrogation room and they say, well, they catch her slipping at the club. The feds catch her slipping at the club. The feds catch her slipping, while she's on one of her allegedly coke-fueled, turn up nights with her friends, and grab her up, snatch her up by her weave, snatch her up by her weave. And tell her, listen, you may want to cooperate. Listen, Diddy's going down. Respectfully, Diddy's going down. And you may want to talk. You may want to save yourself, Caresha. You sat there. Another thing about Caresha and aka Young Miami, or I call her Young Mammy, okay? I don't call her Young Miami. I call her Young Mammy, right? Another thing that y'all may have to consider is she got into it with one of Diddy's one of Diddy's playthings. Let's just call them playthings, or one of his freak off members. She got into it with one of his freak off members, and she was threatening one of the freak off members of Diddy's, saying that I am going to make, hear this, I am going to make Diddy make you eat my genitalia. This is on Twitter, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not making this up. This is on Twitter. Everybody's seen it. Everybody saw it. There's a woman that Diddy was messing with, another woman. And she talked about how, how her and Diddy, they have relations and stuff like that, yada, 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 right? And, Young Miami, she was embarrassed. She was embarrassed by this story. So she hops on Twitter and she tells the world, she tells all of her followers that she was going to make Diddy allow that woman to eat her genitalia. Now, let me play that butt one more time. Now, to me, that sounds like a madam. I don't know how many of you know what a madam is, but a madam is pretty much the woman, almost like a bottom B, bitch, that pretty much gets all the other pros, or HOES hoes, gets them in order. A bottom chick is pretty much, if a pimp has a stable, let's say he has a stable of 5 women, it's the bottom or the madam. They call it a bottom or a madam. It's the madam's job to get all the other hoes in order, to get them in line, make sure that they're doing things, to please their pimp, or please their, the person that's controlling all of them, right? So she came off, she had very much madam vibes, very much bottom B vibes. Here she is on a Twitter, telling this woman that next time I'm around Diddy and you, I'm gonna tell him to make you eat my genitalia. That's what she said on Twitter. That has to be added to the docket. That has to be added to the docket. I think that the feds, respectfully, I think the feds need to look at that. Because if we're talking about human trafficking, if we're talking about people doing things under their will, sexually, to be gratified, things, of that nature. We're talking about sexually deviant things that are happening to women. That needs to be added to the docket. So, young mammy, the feds may want to knock on her door, man. I'll be honest. Sinclair says, join the chat, subscribe to the channel, share the content. That was a warning. Warning. Yeah, no, Sinclair also says, some things you keep to yourself. I agree, Sinclair. She should have kept that to herself, but, she was just real prideful that night. I'm guessing she was just feeling herself. She was really just embarrassed about the whole kerfluffle with Diddy, because Diddy has so many different partners. She wasn't the only freak off member. There were other members in that freak off. There were other members a part of that. And she just felt embarrassed at the moment that people were finding out that Diddy had all of these other members of the freak offs. There were other women in different areas, in different states, in different countries that Diddy had freak offs with, right? And so she got a little, in her feelings about that whole moment. But the feds may want to look at Young Miami, because I vividly remember that. I vividly remember her telling this woman, who's another freak off member, she's gonna tell Diddy to make her eat her genitalia. Now, that's in the realm of human trafficking. That's in the realm of making someone do something sexually that they have no power over. You're pretty much telling someone that you're gonna force them to do something sexually to you that they don't want to do. The feds may want to look that up. The feds may want to take those charges serious. They may want to take that threat seriously. But in all, none of this looks good for Diddy. And like I said, I want to, just for a second, I want to talk about what I was talking about before. Hold on one second. I want to talk about what I was talking about before, because somebody in the chat said, oh, feeling sorry for Diddy is crazy. Let me see if I can read that comment one more time. He said, feeling sorry for Diddy is crazy. Hold on. I just want to read that. Yeah, he said, Big Papa, he said, feeling sorry for Diddy is crazy. I remember when he said that. I want to address that one more time. Sinclair says, I believe that many will be subpoenaed. I believe that many will be subpoenaed before all this is said and done. How about the pastor / bishop? You talking about TD Jakes? Ooh. Are you talking about TD Jakes, Sinclair? Salute to Sinclair. Are you talking about TD Jakes? Let me know this, Sinclair. Do you think that TD Jakes could be possibly on those tapes? Could TD Jakes be on those tapes, Sinclair? When the feds came, because I heard when the feds kicked down the door, I heard that was one of the first things that they went to. They made a beeline to the DVR home recording system. They made a beeline to that system because they wanted to get those tapes. They wanted to get those recordings of the house. Do you think that the pastor, TD Jakes, is sweating right now? Do you think he's making a few phone calls? Has he made a phone call to Russell Simmons in Bali? Sinclair says, indeed. Nelly says, it's a bunch of people ran with their cape on to defend the diddler. Yeah, you got Tyrese. I seen something with Pistol Pete. Salute to Pistol Pete, Bronx legend. Let me see if I can find that Pistol Pete thing, because I kind of agreed with what he said a little bit. All of these people that are here you go. Take a listen to this. Hold on. One second. My fault. Cause hold on, because I'm playing myself, because I just want to see how the stream look. But hold on. This is Pistol Pete.
And all that, without knowing what really is going down for the community, meaning the hip hop community, to be turning their back on them and all that. Really right. You know what I'm saying? We easy to do that. We jump on each other and we just dog each other out, and that's it. We're gonna R. Kelly them. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's just wait. Don't get it fucked up. Diddy's not my man. You know what I'm saying? We ain't, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, you don't do that. It's fucking
pretty much he's saying that the hip hop community at large has essentially turned their back and made a joke out of Diddy. Now, a part of me agrees. Has the hip hop community made a joke out of Diddy? I would say yes, but Diddy did do a lot of dirt. We can't act like Diddy didn't do anything wrong. We can't act like Diddy never stole anything from artists. We can't act like Diddy hasn't had these rumors about him for decades. We can't act like none of these things happen. We can't unsee these things. Sinclair says, did you see the media equipment the feds took? It looked like a Circuit City parking lot. Yeah, I seen a lot of the stuff that they took. They took a lot of things. A lot of that stuff. I heard it was the home video, like the DVR recording system. They pretty much flipped the whole house over. They took everything. But I ain't gonna lie, I am kind of curious to know, like, what are on those tapes? Like, what are on those home recording tapes? Because, Diddy likes to party. Diddy likes to turn up. He's, people have come over to his house to party. Now, I'm not saying anything illegal went on in his house, but I mean, if it did, if you're a politician, if you're a rapper, if you're an entertainer, if you're anybody, any type of industry elite, and Diddy had the human trafficking thing going on, Diddy had drugs in his house, Diddy had some illegal activity in that house. I mean, I would think that you would be sweating right now. I'm gonna be honest. If you're TD Jakes, respectfully, and I'm not saying this happened with TD Jakes, but if you're TD Jakes and you're a power bottom, and I'm not saying he is, this is all allegedly, and you like to get your cheeks pushed in by by men of the night, if you will, and you was doing things your congregation wouldn't like to know about, I would be sweating right now, If you're a politician from Atlanta, and you was sniffing cocaine off a man's penis in Diddy's house in one of the rooms, and this on recording, I would be sweating right now. No Diddy. If you're a rapper and you claiming to be this gangster, heterosexual male bravado, this gangster and all this, and they got you on video, getting you doing booty bumps and getting your cheeks pushed in, by a male prostitute, and Diddy has the footage, I would be sweating right now knowing that the feds got that, I would be sweating right now. I would be sweating bullets right now, knowing that the feds have that information, knowing that they could just drop that, knowing that it's gonna come out in discovery. Imagine if Diddy says, you know what, I'm gonna fight this case tooth and nail. All of that stuff is gonna come out in discovery. All of that stuff is gonna come out in discovery. We found this, we found that, we found all of these celebrities, allegedly. I'm not saying any of this happened, but we found all of these celebrities on tapes doing these zesty things, and Diddy was pretty much blackmailing high-ranking people in the industry and politics, and pretty much Diddy had the tapes, and Diddy was engaging as well. That's going to be damaging. That's going to be damaging. You know? Nelly says one of his kids look like the old security guy. Makes me wonder if he's not. You're talking about who? You're talking about Gene Dill? I'm not too sure. You're possibly talking about Gene Dill. I'm not sure. But in terms of this whole kerfluffle, this whole shindig, this whole thing that's happening, man, it just doesn't look good, man. You know, all of the people, all of the major players, they're pretty much saying that, you know, Diddy's going to get charged at some point. You know, they're saying that there's no way that the feds kicked down the door, not the feds, but Homeland Security kicked down the door. They did all of these investigations. I also heard they went to all of his companies. I don't know if y'all know that. They went to all of the companies that Diddy's has worked for. They went to Revolt. They went to Bad Boy Records. They went to all of these different companies that he's had a hand in. And they pretty much did the same thing. They rummaged through the stuff. They went through the documents. They wanted to find out. They wanted to look at, you know, records and counting, see where money was going, see where money was being shipped off to and sent to people. They're looking for anything. They're looking for anything right now. Anything that could tie Diddy to anything criminal. They're on his tail. They want him. And I'm gonna be honest with you. Another thing that people need to worry about is Diddy's son. They keep implementing Diddy's son, not Christian Combs, but Justin, who's I'll Be Sure's son. Let me just do this quick little search right now. Is Justin Combs I'll Be Sure's son? Hold on, because I kept saying that yesterday. I kept saying Quincy. It's either Justin. Hold on, let me look this up real quick. Justin Dior Combs father. Let me see, because you got Justin. I know you got Christian Combs is the one that looks like him. That's King Combs. Oh, okay, wait a minute. Justin and King Combs, two of Diddy's sons. Okay. So Justin is his son. Wait, so which one is the one that's related to I'll Be Sure? Maybe that's Quincy. I'm getting them mixed up. But they keep implementing Justin Combs in a lot of, you know, these lawsuits. I mean, he came up in the Rodney Jones lawsuit. Rodney Jones is claiming that he was bringing underage women and, you know, pretty much offering them up for Diddy. Now, that doesn't look good for a man who's fighting human trafficking charges. Here you have a young man who's, you know, probably around these young girls' ages, and he's offering them up to Diddy, who's, it was Diddy like in his 50s right now, you know, an older man. He looks like a creep. You're bringing these women, bringing these little girls around Diddy, and now he's being charged with human trafficking. It doesn't look good at all. It looks totally unacceptable. It looks totally disgusting, you know, from any point of view, to be honest with you. Quincy is Al's son. Okay. Yeah, Quincy. Yeah. I keep getting them mixed up. Justin and Quincy. I keep getting them mixed up. So Quincy is I'll Be Sure's son. Okay. Yeah, but they keep implementing Justin in these charges. They keep saying Justin was bringing the underage girls around Diddy. Justin was bringing underage girls at the parties. And for somebody who's facing human trafficking charges, and there's all these reports of his son bringing these underage girls around him, that doesn't look good. Because now it looks like you're grooming, it looks like you're courting to traffic young girls. So that's something that people need to think about, that his son may get put into an interrogation room at some point. Now, I'm sure Diddy can afford a lawyer to take on the case for his son, but he may want to take the rap for his son. He loves his son. I'm sure he loves his kids. And you know, let's say they find significant evidence to say Justin brought these underage girls, and we have reason to believe that you were trafficking and you were trying to traffic these young girls, or we have evidence that Justin did this and Justin provided these amount of drugs to these underage girls. This happened and that happened. And listen, Diddy, you have two options. Either you could take these charges for your son, or your son gets prosecuted. Because you got to think, that's how the feds operate. They go for the family. They go for the book. They go for the money, and they go for the family. They say, "Listen, man, we know your son has his hands in some foul things. Your son has his hands in some sketchy stuff. We caught him red-handed. We have this on him. Now listen, Diddy, you're 50-something years old. You lived a long life. Your son is only 20-some-odd years old. He made a mistake. We understand that. Some of us are fathers. Some of us have sons that have made a mistake. Now listen, Diddy, this is what you can do. You could take the rap for your son, allow your son to live a long, productive life, let him go out there, and, we'll let you sit in prison. We'll let you do the time, We'll let you do. And maybe we'll sweeten the pot. Like you'll rat on a few people in the industry. Maybe, shave a few years off. We're not gonna do you like Kells, You want to cooperate with us? You want to help us get some other bad guys off the street? We'll shave off a few years, help you out. But it may make you to be a pariah in the industry, but I mean, it's something that you have to think about, man. It's something that, I think that could happen. It's something that could happen. Oh, Sinclair says Wolf is Justin's father. He died a month before he was born. Wolf died in the Chaos Club shooting. I heard the Wolf rumors. That's what Nelly said. So that's Wolf's son. So I guess Wolf is one of P. Diddy's friends. So I guess he decided to raise Justin. I think I did hear that story, Sinclair. I think you are right about that. I did hear that somewhere. That that Justin is not his son either. So I mean, if one of his sons has his hands in something sketchy, the feds may want to tell Diddy, like, yo, bro, we got your son on these charges, bro. We got him. We caught him red-handed. I mean, you got two options. You could either allow your son to go through this criminal trial, or you could just take the rap for everybody. They may come to him like that, because they ultimately, the feds want a big name. They don't want Justin. They want the big name. If Diddy is the big name, which he is, he's the big name here. If Diddy's the name, then they're gonna go with Diddy. But if they come to Diddy in an interrogation room and they say, well, Diddy, listen, we have enough to prosecute you, but we're gonna give you a leeway. I truly believe that the feds are gonna give him a leeway. I think people keep saying, Diddy's gonna get charged, which he may possibly get charged. I'm not wishing at him, but I think that the feds are going to crack him a deal. I think the feds are gonna say, listen, is there anybody you can give us? Do you have any dirt on this rapper? Do you have any dirt on that rapper? Do you have any dirt on this record exec? Do you have any dirt on this record exec? This high-ranking, label. I mean, Diddy's been in the recording industry for 30 plus, 40 plus years. So I'm sure he's been around a lot of these people. He's been around a lot of politicians. I'm sure he has some type of blackmail evidence that he could offer up to the feds and to Homeland Security and say, ultimately, hey man, I want to go home. I don't want to sit in prison for the rest of my life. If you think that Diddy is going to go down like Kells, I think you guys are sadly mistaken. I think y'all don't know who Diddy is. I mean, Diddy's the same guy who let Shine rot in jail for 20 years. If you think he's just gonna sit in jail, for 50, 70 years, y'all gonna have a hard time doing that. He's gonna drop the dime on somebody. Somebody's gotta take the rap. He can't take the rap for everybody, Nelly says, I don't know. Puffy is kind of grimy. He might be like F them kid. That's what 50's saying. 50's saying that as well, Nelly. 50's saying that as well. Sinclair says, Shine will sing like a canary. I think he will as well. I think he'll be hitting those high notes in there like Mariah Carey. I'm gonna be honest. Undoubtedly, he's gonna sing like a canary. He has to. Even Whack 100 is saying that he can't survive in prison, which I agree. Diddy has lived in the lap of luxury for the majority of his life. I mean, you guys figure it out. Diddy's been rich since he's been in his early 20s. He's been rich for years. He don't know what it's like to struggle. He don't know what it's like to be late on rent. and I'm saying for like, yeah, I'm not saying he never dealt with it, but I'm saying he hasn't felt that in years. He don't know what it's like to be broke. He don't know what it's like to be, he definitely don't know what it's like to be in a jail cell with another inmate, smelling somebody's fecal matter. He don't know what that's like. You gonna tell me y'all expect for him to adjust to that and just go to prison? Nah, he's a billionaire. That's not gonna happen. Diddy's not going out like that. I assure you. Whatever he can offer the feds, he's gonna do it. Whatever he can offer them. You know, whether it be ratting on this person, ratting on that person, giving information to ultimately bury something. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm not saying anybody else that he has dirt on anybody, but I think it is a reason. I'm not trying to throw this person underneath the bus, but I think it's a reason why Jay-Z canceled that Rock Nation brunch, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I'm not saying he has dirt on Jay-Z. Maybe there's other people, because, you know, Jay-Z's not the only high-ranking boss. There's other people that come to those Rock Nation brunches, other elites, other, you know, people in the industry. But I think there's a reason why they canceled that Rock Nation brunch. A reason why a lot of, you know, the elites, you know, a lot of elites aren't really speaking up for Diddy. They're not really taking up for Diddy because they're thinking right now and they're strategizing, and a lot of them are thinking about what occurred at those parties, what happened at those parties. They're trying to figure out if the girls that they were dealing with or the men that they were dealing with are going to rat on them, and they're ultimately thinking about, does Diddy have this on recording? You know? Sinclair says, Boule going down. They may go down. They all may go down. You know, it may be shine time for the Black Boule. Sinclair says, like, comment, subscribe, share the content. That was a warning. Warning. You know, salute to Sinclair. But the Boule may go down. You know, I think it's shine time for the Black Boule. You know, it's about damn time too. It's about damn time, you know. All that shucking and jiving and high-fiving and all that, you know, backdooring and, acting like they're down with the black cause and really not doing anything, just, you know, all that get along gang stuff. You know, it's later for that. It's later for that. I even saw, I seen it in a report that Diddy was at Rolling Loud. You know, he was watching the Kanye West show because Kanye West was at Rolling Loud, and he was trying to talk to Kanye, and Kanye, you know, gave him the cold shoulder, like, I don't want to talk to you, dog. You got a lot going on right now. I don't want to talk to you. You know, because Kanye realizes when they were trying to cancel him, when he was going through the whole Jewish thing and they were canceling him, Diddy wasn't speaking up for him. Remember, they canceled the Revolt interview. He had the interview at Drink Champs. They scrapped that interview. Diddy was like, yo, I want to talk to the brother. Like, he was trying to sun Diddy. I mean, he was trying to sun Kanye, and Kanye was like, nah, I don't want to talk to Puff. I don't want to talk to Puff. F Puff. I don't want to talk to him. You know, Diddy wasn't, you know, trying to help Kanye. He wasn't saying that, oh, we all need to support Kanye. He wasn't saying like, oh, let's not cancel Kanye. Like, he wasn't coming to Kanye's defense. Nobody was coming to Kanye's defense. So when you're going through your little thing with the feds kicking down your door and them accusing you of human trafficking and all this other nonsense, don't come to my show trying to get some solidarity. Salute to Kanye for doing that. Salute. Because he saw the play. He saw it for what it was. Because when Kanye was going through his thing, you gotta think, everybody had turned their back on Kanye. Everybody was like, oh, Kanye, He said this about the Jewish community. They canceled him. They were scrapping every interview. Nobody came to his defense. So Diddy, when you're going through your stuff, when the feds are kicking down the door and they're accusing you of doing all this, human trafficking, don't pop up at my show trying to get some solidarity. Nah, man, get out of here. Get all that brother love stuff out of here. Oh, my black brother, get all that out of here, man. Get that out of here. Get that out of here, man. I salute him for that. Sinclair says the only one I absolutely respect is Ice Cube. Why? So you respect Ice Cube? I mean, I respect Ice Cube too. Cause he's another one. He's not really with that get along gang stuff either. He's never really been with that get along gang. So I see what you're saying with Cube. He's never really been a part of that get along gang circle. It's a select few in that get along gang circle. You got the Diddys, you got the Oprahs, you got the Tyler Perrys, you got the Jay-Z's. Who else? Kevin Hart. These are powerful people. These are powerful people in the industry. I'm gonna throw TD Jakes in there on some sucker shit. But these are powerful people in their respective fields, whether it be the movie industry, whether it be the entertainment industry, whether it be music, whether it be film, whether it be, no matter what it is, news, religion. These are powerful people. These are movers and shakers. These are people that can make things happen. These are people that can get people, touched. Quiet people. End people's careers if they feel need to. I mean, come on. Monique talked about it. Cat Williams talked about it. These are powerful people, So yeah, I respect Ice Cube too, because he don't come off to me as like one of those get along gangs type of people. Nelly says, smash the like button, share the content, hit that subscribe button. That was a warning. Warning. But yeah, man, ultimately, at the end of the day, listen, all that get along gang stuff, you can't really rock with it. But in terms of Diddy, man, oh man, Diddy. Did he do it or did he didn't? Did he do it? Let me ask y'all this, since y'all in here. Let me ask y'all this, because I talked about this a little bit yesterday. And I want to know Sinclair's and I want to know Nelly's thoughts on this. Let me ask y'all this. Do you think that this is a form of karma for Diddy? I'm seriously asking y'all that. Do you think this is a form of karma? Now, let me lay it out why I'm saying this, right? Now, I'm just saying this. I'm not saying that this is true, but let me just lay this out. When you look at all of the situations that Diddy has pretty much got away from unscathed, right? Think about it. I talked about this yesterday. Not yesterday, but the day before yesterday. When you think about all of the situations that he got away from unscathed, the basketball game, the celebrity basketball game, where they sold, Diddy was promoting this celebrity basketball game, and the capacity of the gymnasium was like 3,000, and they told 5,000 people to come ultimately, and 5,000 people showed up. People were trampled. People, ultimately, I believe 9 people lost their lives. Diddy was on that flyer. He was a promoter. Ultimately, he faced no charges. He never really, nobody ever really went after him on some criminal charges of promoting this gig that ultimately 9 people lost their lives, right? So that's one scenario. Then you got the whole East Coast, West Coast, Biggie, Tupac thing, where, let's be honest, Diddy, don't get me wrong, Suge Knight was putting pressure on Diddy. But ultimately, you saw that Suge was aligned with Pyrus from Los Angeles, from Compton. So you decided to go to Los Angeles. Think about it. You're from Mount Vernon, New York, and Diddy's not from Harlem. His pops is from Harlem. His mother's from Harlem. Diddy's from Mount Vernon. You decided to go from Mount Vernon and your New York base with your New York artists, Biggie, Craig Matt, Lox. You decided to go from there. You decided to take a plane to go all the way to Los Angeles to align yourself with Southside Crips, because Suge Knight and the Pyrus were putting pressure on you when you were in Los Angeles. Ultimately, that turns into a whole thing of gangbanging where you got the Pyrus and the Southsides. They go on war, they snatching death row chains, and they're going after it. And you're funding this. You're funding this, Diddy. You're funding this whole thing. Ultimately, Tupac loses his life. One of Suge Knight's friends, he loses his life. And ultimately, Biggie gets his life taken. Tupac's gone. Biggie's gone. Suge Knight's in jail for the rest of his life. Diddy's the only one that got away from that whole situation. He's the only one that, and you gotta, because you know, Suge Knight did his time. He did a few years, but ultimately he came home. And what was everybody saying? Everybody was looking at Suge Knight. Suge Knight is the reason that beef started. Suge Knight is the reason why Pac is gone. Suge Knight is the reason that Biggie's gone. Everybody was pointing fingers at Suge for years. But nobody was ever really looking hard at Diddy and the things that Diddy did, the things that Diddy was facilitating to pretty much for that thing to go the way it went, right? So pretty much he got away from that whole situation again. It's another situation, right? Then ultimately, the Shine situation, you know, that night in the club, you know, think about it. Diddy is having an argument with some type of street drug dealer from New York. The issue is between Diddy and this street New York cat, right? It's not between Shine and this dude from New York that sells drugs. It's between Diddy and this drug dealer. Ultimately, Diddy and this drug dealer, they're having a back and forth. Allegedly, Shine sees the drug dealer pull out a firearm. Shine pulls out a firearm, right? He's holding down Diddy. He's holding down his friend, his boss, his mentor. Ultimately, a club shooting happens. You know, charges come down the pipe. Diddy separates himself. He does everything in that criminal case to point all of the fingers at who? Shine Poe. Shine Poe was the reason that night went the way. Shine Poe decided to pull out a firearm. Shine Poe was the one. He was the aggressor. I had nothing to do with that. I didn't even know there was a firearm in the car. That's what Diddy did. He separated his case. I want to separate my case from this Negro. I had nothing to do. I want to live my life. I don't want to go to jail like this Negro. He separated himself, and he allowed Shine Poe to do 15 to 20 years in jail for him, ladies and gentlemen. He got away from that. Then let's go into the artists who all have spoken about how Diddy robbed them of their royalties, robbed them of their publishing, robbed them of this, robbed them of that for years. For years. You know, you get all the artists saying how they got taken advantage of. I mean, is this a form of karma for Diddy? I'll let y'all answer the question. You know, think about it. Is this a form of karma for him? You know, I'm not sure. I can't really answer that, but you know, I don't know. I can't really answer that. Sinclair says he was allowed to get 3 free pass for decades. Whoever he didn't bow down to, he stopped the protection. He's on his own. He never paid his dues. A lot of body bags around Mr. Combs. I kind of agree. Nelly says, I don't blame Ye. I don't blame him either. Shine got done dirty. He did. He absolutely did get dirty. He did Shine very dirty. I'm glad Shine is doing well and good now. Yeah, I'm happy for him as well. Don't forget Jenny from the Glock. Yeah, Sinclair clapping at Jennifer Lopez. They saying Jennifer Lopez was carrying firearms for Diddy. Jenny had the deuce in her Gucci bag. Nelly says, you reap what you sow. You know, listen, man. Diddy got away with a lot of stuff, man. He got away with it, man. He got away, you know. He got away with it. He got away with it. For years, I remember that whole Tupac and Biggie thing, and I remember for years, even to the point of people were blaming Suge Knight. They were saying Suge Knight had something to do with the untimely demise of Tupac. They were even saying, you know, Suge Knight, oh, it's Suge Knight's fault. Suge Knight paid somebody to do that to Tupac. Meanwhile, nobody was really knowing, oh, you know, Diddy allegedly paid some Southside Crips, and, you know, he was going to war with Suge Knight, and he was doing all of these things. You know, Diddy got away from all of that. You know? And he's buried a lot of people. He's did a lot of people dirty in business, you know? He didn't care. You know, he didn't care. Y'all saw that, y'all saw the size of that mansion. That was a lot of publishing checks, a lot of royalty checks that he stole that paid for the foundation of that building. A lot of Ciroc bottles. A lot of Biggie's publishing paid for that house. A lot of Biggie's publishing and royalties paid for that home that he was living in the luxury of, you know? Now, he sold a couple Ciroc bottles along the way, but, you know, most of that, the foundation of that house is Bad Boy. The foundation of that house is Biggie, Mace, all of the Bad Boy artists that sold millions and millions of copies of records for him, you know? And he all of a sudden he want to give people back their publishing after all the years. After the publishing is worthless, ladies and gentlemen. The publishing is damn near worthless. You done milked it dry for over 20 years, Puff. Now you want to give it back, huh? Absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous, you know? But I don't know, man. It's just this whole Diddy thing, man. You know, you got Caresha. Did y'all hear about the pink cocaine? They claiming that Caresha was transporting pink cocaine for Diddy. You know, that she was like, you know, she had the pink cocaine. They claim Little Rod said she was she had she was holding down guns for him. They even I heard something about she was getting peed on. Oh my goodness. Let me see if I can find this real quick, cause I saw something about Young Miami was getting peed on. She was getting urinated on by Diddy. Let me see if I can just find this real quick. Hold on, let me just look real quick just to make sure let me do some fact checking. You know, every show is a research show. Hold on. Young Miami, hold on. Diddy urine, hold on. You know, Diddy, I heard Diddy took a leak on her, man. Hold on. Diddy urine, hold on. Urine collection. P. Diddy trends after Young Miami admits liking to be peed on. Haters wanna hate. I don't really want none of the above. I want to piss on you. Yes, I do. I piss on you. I piss on you. I'm looking right at it. She admits to liking being peed on. So it's possibly the diddler was taking a leak on her face. I'm looking right at it. This woman just has no type of shame. Here you have a woman who's a single mother. You rap about debauchery. You rap about how you got your ass out and you're scamming men and you're doing all of these things. At what point do you say, you know what, I want to protect my child. I don't want my child to be embarrassed by me. I don't want my child to go to school and get laughed at because he has a mother that, you know, is championing slut culture and, you know, championing getting pissed on. You know, it's just despicable, just disgusting, bro. It really is. It really is. Nelly says, I missed the Chappelle show. Yeah, me too. Yeah, the piss on you skit. Yeah, that was a good one. That was a good skit. Sinclair says, do we know where Brother Love is now? Let me see. Let me look into it. Let me see. Every show is a research show. Where is Diddy now? Let me see. Where is Diddy now? Where is he? They initially reported the aircraft is on ground in Antigua. It's unknown if Diddy was on the plane. They're not really saying. If you ask me, this is just my opinion. They're not really saying where he is, right? There's no like credible place where I can say he really is. Where is Diddy now? Spotted in public. There's nothing really here that I'm seeing. I actually Googled it. There's nothing really saying. If you ask me, I think Diddy is in the United States. I think he's in the United States. I think that he's already sat down with Homeland Security, possibly the feds. I think he's sat down with his lawyers, with these people, and they've shown him some things. I don't think they've shown him everything, but they've shown him some things that make him say, I may have to lawyer up. I may want to come in here with at least 10 lawyers next time and definitely not say a word. But I think he's in the States. I don't think he left because he understands. I think he understands that it's a little bit too late to run at this point. It's too late. It's too late to run now. He can't run now. It's too late. You're gonna possibly try to run, and the feds are just gonna meet you at the airport. As soon as you get off the private jet, they're gonna be sitting there waiting for you with a pair of handcuffs. Come on, Diddy. Slap these handcuffs on. We're going back to the States. Like, it doesn't make any sense to run now. Like, what he should have did, you know, maybe like a little bit before the Cassie case, or a little bit before, right after he paid, he should have just took some money out, maybe a couple millions, moved around some money in some foreign bank accounts, and get a first thing smoking a Bali. That's what he should have did. You know, but he wanted to hang around. You know, he wanted to do more freak offs. He wanted to have more freak offs in Antigua and the Caribbean islands, and now he's paying for it. He should have left, you know, a couple months ago. If you ask me, should have left. It's going to be hard to leave now. You're not going to just up and leave now. You're not going to just get out of there now. It's a little bit too late now. You know. Sinclair says, imagine our mothers and grandmas fought to have the right to have us get peed. Oh man, it's just sad, man. It's just sad. What, you know? It's just sad. It's just really. It's hard to even explain. It's just sad to, you know, if Young Miami or Young Mammy, I call her Young Mammy. If Young Miami though was a 19-year-old or 20-year-old girl that didn't have a kid, right? I wouldn't agree with what she is talking about and agreeing to and doing, but at least I would understand. I would understand she's young, she's impressionable. You know, maybe when she gets a little older, she'll have a little bit more dignity, a little more self-respect for herself. But for this woman, let me look how old this woman is. Hold on, let me just look how old it is, because you know, she's a single mother already. Let me just look how old this woman is. Hold on. She better not be in her 30s, man. I'm really gonna be disgusted. Young Miami age. This woman is 30 years old, ladies and gentlemen. 30 years old, championing getting pissed on. 30 years old, championing being a whore. She called herself that. That's not me, making that up. She's championing. She's saying this is what she is. This is who I am. I identify as this. So it's just sad, man, knowing that she has a son that has to go to school and they could just easily pull up, hey, yo, your mother was talking about, can you imagine having a mother and she says those things where she's admitting to getting pissed on? There was somebody, one of your classmates, one of the classroom bullies. Hey, man, I just seen on Hip Hop DX that your mom likes to get peed on. Like, at what point do a lot of these women that are in OnlyFans or that are into entertainment, at what point do you put your kids over yourself? At what point do you say, you know what, my image and the things that I'm into can't bleed over into my child's life? Because ultimately, I'm a parent, I'm a provider, and I'm doing everything to provide for this child. So I can't sit here and allow my child to be, disrespected or to be violated, or allow them to be embarrassed over the things that I do. I have to have some type of coof. I have to have some type of respectable nature about myself, because I don't want my kid to be embarrassed. Like, you got kids all around the country that have mothers that are on OnlyFans, that are in, in the adult film industry, and there's kids like pulling up their mother's content. Like, yo, your mother, she's getting, pissed on. Your mother, she's getting back shots. Your mother's on OnlyFans. Some 3 guys just, had their way with her. Your mother's on Instagram. She has her ass cheeks out. Like, can you imagine if you had a mother that was doing these things? Can y'all imagine that? Like, seriously, can you imagine that if you had a mother that was doing these things? And let's be real. Let's just be real. Kids are cruel. Kids are cruel. Kids are gonna say the most meanest things. You give them any type of ammunition or something, they're gonna say it. They're gonna do it. They don't care about your feelings. Kids can be very cruel, and they are honest. If you to put yourself, because essentially that's what it is, to put yourself over your kid, to a point where you don't care if your kid is embarrassed, you don't care if your kid is going to be emotionally damaged, you don't care if your kid is going to get bullied over this, you don't care. You just don't care. I just think that's sad, man. It's really sad. It really is. Sinclair says, like, comment, subscribe, and share the content. That was a warning. Warning. Nelly says, their kids will grow up with zero respect for them. I agree. They will. I agree. Sinclair says, you guys have to see that Diddy ignored. It's hilarious. Have you seen the Hope Gala footage? No, I haven't seen that. The Hope Gala footage? I haven't seen that. Sinclair says, imagine our mother. Oh yeah, I read that. Yeah, but it's crazy though. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy that women are doing that, and Young Miami, she represents that. She's sitting on interviews telling the world that she likes to get peed on. Like, I feel bad for the kid. I don't feel bad for her. She's a grown woman. I understand, she wants to have fun, or that's what she's into. But at the end of the day, it's like, you have a son that's going to school, and people know that his mother's Young Miami, and these kids can just pull up, yo, your mother likes to get peed on. Did Diddy pee on your mom's head? Did Diddy piss in your mom's face? Ha ha ha. Hey Timmy, I saw your mother, man. She's talking about getting pissed on. Diddy pissed on her head. I mean, come on, bro. That's how the kids are, man. That's how the kids move. That's how they move. You say Sinclair says, look it up. The footage is amazing. What is it? The Hope Gala. Hold on. 1 second. Sinclair says, have you seen the Hope Gala footage? Hope Gala? Hold on. The Hope Gala footage? Hold on. What do I have to type in, Sinclair? Diddy Hope Gala? Diddy Hope Gala. What do I type in, Sinclair? I just typed in Diddy Hope Gala. Let me type in Diddy Hope Gala footage. Hold on. Diddy Hope Gala footage. I don't know what I'm looking for. Hold on. Let me go back to what Sinclair talked about. Hold on. Look it up. Okay. The night before the raid, Diddy looked so paranoid. Before you talking about he went to like some type of party, right? Hold on. I think I know what you're talking about. I think I seen that footage. Let me see if I can find it though. Let me see. Diddy. Let me put in Diddy before raid. Diddy before the raid. Cause I think I did see that. Diddy, I think Diddy the night before the raid. Diddy the night before raid. Cause I think you talking about the night before. Diddy the night before the raid. Yeah, hold on. Let me see if I can find this. I did see it though, but I can't find it. Diddy's home. No, that's not it. For some reason, I can't find it. Hold on. Let me put it in Google. Diddy Hope Gala. The last time Diddy was spotted. Okay, maybe this is it. Hold on. I think I found it. Hold on. Is this it? Oh, you talking about this one right here, right? It says Diddy looked nervous. You talking about this, Sinclair? Flavor Flav didn't acknowledge him. They said he looked nervous. Hold on. Diddy looked nervous at the last event he was seen at in Hollywood. Yeah, this is the Hope Gala. Okay. Yeah, he looks a little nervous. Yeah, he looking around. He looking over his shoulder. Yeah, he looking over his shoulder. He looking around, you know, looking for any possible federal agents. Yeah, he's not looking too hot. He's not looking too good. He's not looking too hot. Flavor Flav ain't even acknowledge him. Yeah, he don't look too happy, man. Yeah, he don't look too happy, man. He definitely not having a good time. Yeah, y'all right. He looked like he knows something. I ain't gonna lie. Looking at this, he looked like he knows something is coming down the pipe. I ain't gonna lie. He looked like he knows something is coming down the pipe. He's definitely not having a good time and none of that. Sinclair says not even the help speaks to him. Yeah, Nelly says he knew it was game over. I agree. Looking at that, I think he knew something was coming down the pipe. I mean, like, you got to think some of these, like, these dudes in the industry, they have, like, you know, they have connections. They have connections in law enforcement. They have connections in different bureaus and stuff like that. Because you got to think, like, even though it's the feds and it's the homeland security, it's still local police departments working in tandem with them. The local police departments, they still got to shut down roads. They still got to work in tandem. You know, it's ultimately Homeland Security and FBI, you know, coming into their territory. So they still have to, you know, work in tandem with those local police departments. I'm sure Diddy knows somebody in there, whether it's a sheriff or somebody. He knows somebody in those like, you know, law enforcement buildings, in those precincts, that probably gave him a call, like, well, a detective or something, that said, yo man, they're looking into you, they're going to be kicking down your door tomorrow. So you know, he just, you know, twiddling his fingers, you know, realizing that, you know, it's not going to be looking good soon, you know. Nelly says, did y'all see Stevie J going at 50? Y'all want to talk about that? Hold on, let's play that clip. Let's play that clip. I'm on my Hassan Campbell, showing y'all the clip like that. Hold on, I'm on my Hassan Campbell today. Hold on. No Diddy. Hold on. Yeah, let me just play that too. Hold on. Why not? We here. Nelly says the Stevie J thing. Hold on. My cousin just sent me to it too. Hold on. My cousin just sent me. There you go.
Your feelings about Daphne? Your game? Or is it a little ride there? I want you to say, nigga. Fuck all that. Since it's entertainment, you beat the shit out of you on TV or something. I'm calling you out. What you want to do, Curtis? Hold up.
So pretty much, Stevie J from Love and Hip Hop is pretty much clapping at 50. He wants to fight 50 because he's talking about him and the whole, how Stevie J and, you know, he's having relations with, you know, Diddy and stuff like that. He's using pretty much I think in the lawsuit it talks about how Diddy is using Stevie J to groom men into having sex with him and stuff like that. Like pretty much saying that Stevie J is pretty much Diddy's boy toy. He likes to have sex with him every now and then. No Diddy. Hold on. Yeah, that was crazy. That was nutty. Sinclair said NY courts are heading to this. Yeah, that's the truth. If you're not a diddler, hit that like button. That was a warning. Warning. Just hit that like button. Exactly. Hit that like button. Warning. Is that poll still? Oh, the poll went down. I should never put that poll down. Damn. I took the poll down, didn't I? Let me see. Is the poll still going? Oh, okay. The poll's still up. Okay, hold on. Where we at with the poll? Let me see. I didn't see the okay, 82%. Out of 11 votes, 82% are saying Caresha is a sex worker, and 18% are saying no, she's not. I don't trust you guys. I mean, listen. If it looks like a duck, it quacks like a duck, it's a duck. She possibly, allegedly, she may be a sex worker. I mean, she's handling the drugs. She's telling other women that Diddy is going to force, you know, the woman to do sexual things to her. You know, she's doing a lot. She's talking about getting pissed on. I mean, she's doing a lot. If she's not a sex worker, you got to tell me then what is she then? Because none of this looks normal in my eyes. None of this looks normal. 18%, you're wrong. Exactly. I agree. 18% is wrong. Sinclair says Stevie has one taught him optic. Let me ask y'all this. Does Stevie J come off like that to y'all? Stevie J never came off to me like that. I mean, from Jocelyn to Mimi, I used to watch Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. He never came off to me like that. Like the guy that's insinuating all of this stuff that you know he was laid up with with hope y'all didn't hear that, but that was laid up with Cuba. Matter of fact, let me pull that up. Hold on. Let me pull that up. I have to pull this up. I don't know. I know we talked about this a long time ago, but I have to pull it up. Rodney Jones, Cuba Gooding Jr. We have to pull this up. Just give me 1 second. Hopefully, okay, we got it. You're not gonna tell me this nigga right here. You're talking about this nigga right here, the nigga that was booed up with Cuba Gooding Jr. The nigga that was booed up with Cuba Gooding Jr. is talking about Stevie J was Diddy's boy toy and he was grooming men to have sex with him. You're talking about this nigga? He's the one saying this. He's the only one saying this. It's in his lawsuit. He's booed up with Cuba Gooding Jr. And my thing is this, because in the lawsuit he says Cuba Gooding Jr. He pretty much says that Diddy tried to put Cuba Gooding Jr. on him to do like, you know, try to like offer him like, yo, I got this nigga right here. You trying to have sex with this nigga? You say, you know, no Diddy. Pretty much he tried to put him on Cuba Gooding, and he's alleging that he wasn't with it. My thing is this: is how do you end up in all these predicaments where you're getting pushed around? Where you know Diddy could offer you to another man. How do you explain that? How do you explain Diddy like pretty much offering you to another man? Like how does that happen? Can you explain it? I can't explain it. I don't understand how a quote unquote heterosexual man gets put into that type of predicament where you're getting offered to other men. I can't understand that. Sinclair says hot rod bedazzled jacket. Yeah, he's kind of questionable. Rodney Jones is kind of questionable in my opinion. Nelly says true. I'm gonna need you to get a new eye exam. You can't see even with your glasses on. That's no bueno. Yeah, I need new glasses. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not even supposed to be wearing glasses. I'm supposed to be wearing glass eye contacts. I can't see well with these glasses on. These are actually like a weaker prescription. I can't see the best with these glasses. I'll be having to put the phone like right here to see what people are saying, and I can't even see like when it pops up on my computer. I have to hold the phone. That's a fact. I definitely need better glasses. I agree. You got me. Okay. I'm definitely not wearing no bifocals though. That's not gonna. I can see just fine. I just put the phone up here. Yeah, but with hot rod, little rod, or whatever they call him, Rodney Jones. You can't tell me he wasn't down with that. You can't tell me he wasn't down with the program, bro. He was down with the program. Diddy was waxing his cheeks. Diddy had him bent over. Diddy was doing all types of foul stuff to him. He touched that boy, man. Nelly says, I'm a nurse. I recognize certain things. Yeah, listen, Nelly, you got me, okay? I don't have the best of eyesight. You got me, okay? I think that's noticeable. I think anybody could notice that I don't have the best of eyesight. I mean, every time I never be reading anything off of the computer, even when like I do like the shows in like different formats when it's like widescreen. Like if you notice, when I'm reading stuff on the screen, I have to like make it mad big just so I can read it. Like I can't just read it like sitting back, like while it's in small letters, just sitting back reading it. I have to make it like huge on my computer just so I can read it. Like I have to put it like the view has to be mad close just for me to read it. Like that's a fact though. Yeah, man. Little Rod, Hot Rod, Rodney Jones. You can't tell me that Diddy wasn't having his way with him. You know, I think he was that. I think this is just my opinion. I think that you have a lot of people that is disgruntled with Diddy. They didn't get the payday that they wanted. Clearly, Rodney Jones didn't get the payday he wanted. He wanted a payday because he talked about how he didn't get paid for the Love album. He talked about this. He talked about that. Clearly, he feels like, you know, listen, you was passing me off to Cuba Gooding Jr. You had me working on your album. You never compensated me. You never sent that payment. And I'm sure he feels a way about all of those things. So, you know, this is like a last ditch effort, all in all, to you know get his money, work with the feds, you know. Hopefully, you know, get some type of prosecution from Diddy. Maybe, you know, swing back around for another lawsuit, you know, because Diddy right now he could fight a civil lawsuit and win. But if he goes to prison, and I'm not wishing that on Diddy, I'm not wishing that on him. But if he goes to prison and he gets time, Little Rock can swing back around for that money, get a default judgment. Oh, he's in jail. We'll give you a default judgment. Give Little Rod $1 million. Boom, there you go. You know, Nelly says bedazzled jacket. Bedazzled jacket, Hot Rod, no Diddy. I ain't gonna lie though, what Sinclair said is right though. Like, nobody can tell you where Diddy is. We don't know if he's on an island. We don't know if he's in the States. We don't know, like, where is Diddy? Where is he? You know, like I don't expect him to be like, you know, at the park feeding ducks or turning up at the Miami parties. I don't expect to see him that, but you don't even see him like, you know, just out and about, just walking from A to B or just enjoying life. He's like, it's almost like either he's in a house somewhere or he's on some type of deserted island. He has to be. Because nobody's seen him. Nobody's seen him. Nobody's seen him anywhere. Nobody put an APB out for Diddy. Put an APB out for the diddler. But all in all, I just want to talk about this topic, you know, talk about this whole Diddy thing. Let me end that poll on Caresha. Caresha, please. Let me end that poll on that. Hold on. 81% said yes, Caresha is a sex worker, ladies and gentlemen. 81% feels like she's a sex worker. They feel like she's, you know, she's in that lane. She's been doing that. She's been, you know, she's talking about getting peed on. She's talking about, you know, people defecating on top of her weave. You know, that's what she's saying. But all in all, thank y'all for joining me. You know, I just want to talk about this story, this whole diddler case. It's the #1 story in black media. I feel like I got to talk about it. Salute to Nelly. Salute to Sinclair. Salute to all the mods. Salute to everybody in the clouds. Hold on. Sinclair says he's in a room spilling his guts. Tyler Perry's house or Oprah's African orphanage. Hey, Sinclair, does Oprah still have that school in Africa? I thought they closed that down. I heard it was like, I know you be knowing about this stuff. I heard it was like some type of I pressed that by accident. I heard it was like some type of scandal, like with the girls in the school. I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know how true that is. But I heard it was like something, like some type of scandal. Something was happening to the girls in Africa. Does she still have that orphanage in Africa? Cause you never hear about that. Cause I remember back in the day, it was such a huge deal. Oh, Oprah's building this school for African girls over states. Oprah's building this big orphanage. She's doing all of these things and yada yada yada. And then all of a sudden, you just never heard about it no more. You just haven't heard anything about it anymore. Does she still have that school? Oh yes, she does. Okay, yeah, I heard it was some type of scandal. Yeah, like, I mean, it's been years now. Like, I heard about this scandal a long time ago, but I don't know how true it is though. I don't know if, like, nobody really looked into that. But it was a thing though. I remember when she first got that school, and it was like, it was everywhere. She talked about it all the time. I got this school and I'm doing this for black African girls and yada yada yada. But I forgot all about that orphanage that she built though. But salute to Sinclair, salute to Nelly. I will see you guys another stream, another time. We out of here, y'all. Y'all have a good night. Y'all have a blessed night. See you guys another stream. We out of here, man. Y'all have a good night.